Yo, good morning guys. Alright, it is day 21. We're 3 weeks in right now. Feeling pretty good. Honestly, not too sore after yesterday's climb. Feeling good. Nice and cool right now. Got some cloud coverage. Hopefully it doesn't rain, but yeah, we'll see. We've been pretty lucky so far. I get a lot of questions about my board, so I just want to talk about why I set it up the way I did. So, one of the main things people bring up is risers. Everyone thinks I'm gonna get wheel bite. So the reason I didn't do risers is because the higher you are off the ground, the more energy you use keeping your leg bent. It's like a higher squat, like a deeper squat, because your leg's higher up off the ground. So I wanted the board to be as low to the ground as possible. So with that, with 68 millimeter wheels, I have just enough clearance where you guys see me, I carve and stuff. So I never really get wheel bite unless I'm trying to do tricks, but even then I still really don't. And I have them medium tightness because you're bombing hills when you're crossing the country. It's not like your local cruiser board where you're cutting all over the place and stuff, You need it to be a little tight because you're going pretty fast, a good amount of the time. So yeah, that's the reason why I went with these. 68 was the perfect size, and to me it still feels like a skateboard. Once you start getting bigger wheels, or it starts turning more into a longboard, long distance pushing type of a thing. And I've been skateboarding my whole life, so I just wanted it to be a skateboard and one that I was comfortable on. So that's where I ended up on this thing, and I think it's been holding up pretty well, honestly. It's cool. I could snap ollies, do some tricks. I could definitely skate a skate park with it if I wanted to. So yeah, it's been feeling good, and surprisingly the wheels are holding up. A couple of days in I was getting nervous, but they're doing pretty good. I think they're gonna make it halfway through the trip, so I got that one backup set. I should be good, but today should be downhill. I climbed enough yesterday. Today we should have some relief. So just got one more thing to climb right back there. I don't know if you can see it, and then after that should have some more downhill today. So let's see what we got going on. I like to use these things for speed checks going down a hill. So good. Luckily we're slightly downhill right now, so it's not the worst, but it definitely slows down my pace by a decent amount. Alright, we're at mile 11. I definitely underestimated how much this ground would slow me down. I'm not moving at all. Hopefully the ground switches back up ahead, because honestly, at least it's downhill. I'm just thankful I didn't have this yesterday going uphill. I'd probably still be back there. I probably would have slept on that mountain. Looks like the ground's changing up there. Hello again. Wow. That is a game changer right there. Oh man. This second crossed over into New Mexico. Perfect ground. Yo, what up? What's going on? That's nothing after yesterday. Flying right now. It's so nice having a nice wide, smooth shoulder. It's kind of rare, but when you get one, it's so nice. This is incredible. It's like a day off right here. Look at this. It's chilling. Oh, I was thinking, something I forgot to mention before with the wheels is when you get like, you know, people say get softer wheels for the rough ground and stuff, but sometimes those soft wheels when you're on really smooth concrete can feel like you're in quicksand, and it just like slows you down so much. So there's like really like a fine line, and you know, I got different wheels. Like I think ones would be better on one surface and they weren't. It really depends on the urethane, and like, you know, a lot goes into it. It's not just as simple as it sounds. I tried so many sets of wheels until I found these. Pretty happy with these. So it's like a perfect balance of, you know, good on hard and soft surfaces. I was just so in the zone, I almost skated right past like the only gas station on this whole 50-mile stretch. Guess that's empty. That right there was a long, hot stretch of just nothing, but at least it was smooth. Yeah, I'm gonna do some roadside Q&A real quick, take a break, do some sunbathing, work on my hand tan here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's getting pretty nice. All right, first question. Can we send you care packages? I appreciate you guys, all the new viewers, old viewers, anyone commenting. Appreciate all you guys. Care packages are almost like make it harder for me because I got to go off my path, and there's not much that I really need. Like I packed and formulated this trip around having a backpack that I could live off, you know. So like it's so small. Any of the things like it almost weighs me down, you know. It's like more of a challenge than it does help, but I really appreciate it. What are the odds you guys can actually hear me right now with all these trucks just ripping by? All right, next question is, what am I listening to in my headphones, my earbuds? It's kind of funny, most of the time I'm actually not listening to anything. I just leave them in case like a moment happens or I get a thought, because if I don't have them in, the audio is going to be terrible. And the external mic, I can't skate the whole way, like with my tripod and the mic plugged in. So, you know, it's real quick. I have the headphones in and I can just talk, and the little mic right here makes it sound better. But other than that, you know, I'm just listening to like Bob Dylan, Growlers, Modest Mouse, stuff like that. But I listen to all sorts of different stuff, but that's like the main, yeah, my favorite bands. All right, last question. Did I get any sponsors before I started the trip? So in the 6 months and a year or whatever it was, even like 2 years of leading up to this, I sent out so many emails, and like I made a really nice promo video. I did it like really nice, tried my hardest getting all these sponsors, sent it to everyone, and basically nobody got back. Nobody wanted to support, and even still as I'm doing it, nobody wants to support. I get the occasional email from like, it's more of like a personal thing, like, yeah, I'll help you out, like I'll send you a shirt from my company, like maybe smaller companies, things like that. But for the most part, all the companies I wear or I'm using and have reached out to, nobody wanted a part of. So, but I do appreciate you guys like reaching out to like Slim Jim. I've heard so many people like message them, email them, like trying to get them to sponsor this. So, and Adidas too, you guys are doing that. So that really means a lot. But it's actually just kind of cool doing it by myself. Like I've done that 50 states challenge completely by myself. I was ready to do that trip. I had $2,000 in my pocket and was just gonna figure it out. And the GoFundMe helped me with that. And I was gonna do it completely broke and figure it out just like this trip. So luckily it worked out and you guys came through, and you know, it means more having you guys support than like some sponsors throw money at it. Like that's awesome too, don't get me wrong, but the fact that it's like all of us kind of doing this together is way more meaningful. So Yep. I'm definitely melting out here. It's like the hottest part of the day right now, so I'm gonna keep skating. Look at that. Made it to civilization. You know, as gnarly as it is, those big, like, desolate stretches, I think I like it better, just because there's a little bit of risk, obviously. You're out there by yourself. But if there's like one gas station every like 40 miles, that's cool. But when it's like this, there's no shoulder, so much going on. You know, it's just like a much different vibe to the whole thing. So I think I prefer being out in the middle of nowhere. There's my hotel, but I have not skated my 50 miles yet, so let's keep skating. How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good. What's your favorite?
Red Bull wise?
Yeah, sure.
The Bahama Mama's pretty good. It's got vanilla coconut, 2 slices of lime with coconut Red Bull.
And you mix that with Red Bull?
You do?
All right, I'll try it. If you like it, I trust you.
All right, what size?
All right. What do you got?
I got 16, 24, 32 ounces.
Do 16, I think. Keep it light. Yeah, thanks. Skateboarding across America.
No way.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Where'd you start?
I started in Venice Beach about 3 weeks ago.
No way.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm like 1,100 miles in or something like that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm doing like 50 miles a day about. More. Yeah. Well, actually, I think I have the cash. Cool. Thanks, man. Thank you. Looks good. Appreciate it. Thanks.
You.
Interesting drink, man. I would have never got it, but I like to get what people recommend. It almost tastes like a Baja Blast, like a Red Bull Baja Blast. It's not bad, honestly. Bunch of food trucks over here. I come back here for dinner. All right, really smooth day. Just hit 50 miles. I feel pretty good with like every day just cranking out the 50. I am not sore at all, so I'm just gonna kind of keep this going. Maybe I'll inch it up a little bit, 55, 60, but I just feel like it's just like a cruise, you know? My legs, I mean, besides yesterday, like if it's a normal day like today, I'm barely sore, so feel good about that. Today I ended in Carlsbad, New Mexico, and tomorrow I'm going to be heading to a town called Hobbs. I think it's like, I'm not sure if it's desolate or not, but I don't know if there's any rest areas, but I think it's a big stretch of about 60 miles, something like that, maybe 70. So I'm going to try to just push all the way there and, you know, stay in a hotel there and yeah, tonight I'll probably just cruise right back into town and stay at a hotel here. So that's it. Another solid day, really smooth. Can't ask for more. So see you guys tomorrow.